Hello, my name is Lindsay Hoyt. I'm making a video to expose the corruption in Child Protective Services in Helena, Montana, February 10th, 2020. So the first caseworker that had anything to do with my case was Mary Fortune Blair. She was around my daughter January 12th, 2019, and had a first interview with my daughter, and she told my 15-year-old daughter at the time she could stay with her boyfriend until further notice that was 17 years old. And then, so she ran away from home, and she was, very 30. I don't know. I'm a single parent, so I didn't know exactly what to do. So then Child Protective Services gets a hold of me and leaves a message on my phone January 24th, 2019, and proceeds to want to get to talk to me or whatever. Have no idea whose voicemail she's leaving a message on. But I don't have any sort of contact with her until February 6th. February 4th, there was a substance that my 15-year-old daughter turned over to the cops, and it was tested from the Lewis and Clark Sheriff's Office, James Coppola, badge number 530, and it was tested non-narcotic. When I talked to her, Mary Fortune Blair, the 6th of February, she proceeded to tell me that presumed positive crack was found in my home. No, that was tested. I talked to the sheriffs right after it was tested, and it was a substance that my 15-year-old daughter turned over to the cops. So she tells me that it's a presumed positive crack. Well, they end up having some sort of changing thing because it was tested non-narcotic February 4th, 2019. And that was a probable cause, the reason that they took Madison. I have a voicemail from Mary Fortune Blair the 14th of February requesting, but then telling me she doesn't know if she doesn't, maybe she needs it, a copy of the power of attorney that I signed over to my mom the 5th of February 2019. And she just tells me that she needs a copy. So the 15th of February, I sent her a copy. Yeah, a Viva text message. And she instantaneously calls me back and leaves a message on my phone saying that she has to file for Madison. A child that is in the care of my mother with power of attorney notarized, which makes it a legal document. She was not served any sort of paperwork, no warrant towards her, and the very first test I ever did for Child Protective Services was February 12th, 2019, marijuana. I do have my Montana medical marijuana card. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. So they take my daughter from my mother, March 13th, 2019, and place her straight in foster care. Child Protective Services has rules, regulations, and guidelines. If there is a child to be placed out of home, they are supposed to be placed with next to kin. That was who you took my daughter from, was next to kin, which had legal rights and power of attorney over my daughter. But the reason that was placed was because I was protecting my baby from all the negativity that I had to take care of my 15-year-old at the time. So I continue on talking to Child Protective Services from when they took Destiny, because I went to help for them, or to help with me for Destiny, because dude, she was out of line, and Mary Fortune Blair told my daughter to stay with her boyfriend until further notice. So this is a retaliation, because, dude, I didn't go and tell a 15-year-old little girl to go stay with her boyfriend until further notice, which she lost her virginity and then got hands put on her. Not acceptable. I don't even know what to say. Like, it just floors me. Like, how these people could be so rude and so, like, full of lies. So, I don't have my show cause hearing until May 8th, 2019. They take my daughter from my mother, 500 miles away from here, drive all the way over there to put her in foster care, and I don't see her for weeks. I have seen my daughter for less than probably 120 hours maybe since March 13th, 2019. I have false charges pressed on me because that presumed positive crack then is served to me in my mailbox that I've been charged with possession of dangerous drugs, methamphetamines. That, what? And I gotta go and book and release myself? I don't know about you, but anybody that has drug charges, they don't get to book and release. It's smile, you're on camera because, this is a joke. A complete joke. So, I go to court for it. I'm not trying to break any laws because I've had misdemeanors. I've never had a felony. I'm a good person. Not that people that have felonies are bad people, because people get caught up in stupid shit. And Montana is like the third worst for falsifying convictions. Like, definitely need to follow Montana State Council on Judicial Accountability. Oh my god, I can't even talk. But, yeah, because we're going to make a change. Completely. We're going to make a change.